One of the things we have to understand as a billing manager is that your success is going to be more defined by the billing success of those around you than it is by your own billing success. And that's hard initially to understand because we've always aimed at targets and being the highest biller in the office, etc. But in fact, your career, your growth, and your overall success is going to be decided by your ability to assist the people in your team to bill more. And that's going to involve growing their skills, growing their competencies. So you really have to find time in your schedule to be investing in their growth. And you can do that via good old traditional training, which I certainly endorse, and you can use Recruitment Juice, which is excellent. But really, you have to somehow build coaching into your daily activities. And coaching is separate from training. It's a different skill. And all billing managers need to be excellent at this. You need to be able to coach on the run. You need to be able to improve people's skills while you are doing your job. And so I encourage you to learn the ability to listen out to conversations that are happening around you so that you can give what I call live feedback. Live feedback is one of the most effective ways to change behaviors and improve and increase the behaviors you want to see done more often. And so often as a manager, we're so busy on the phone or in meetings, we don't really hear what's going on. And really, you've got to make sure you do that. And earlier I spoke about roving around the office, and that's one way to do it. But often we're in a small team. There's just 3 of us sitting or 4 of us sitting around a big table. And you need to be aware of what is being said so that you can coach. And you know, coaching is 2 things. 1, it's recognizing things done well. And 2, it's improving things not done well. And one of the tricks that I've learned is you should creep around the office, desperately looking to catch one of your recruiters in the act of doing the right thing so that you can recognize it. Well done, Mary. I heard the way you talked that temp around when they were going to bomb out of the job. Great conversation you had with the client there, Bob. He was going to push back on the visit, but you got the meeting. Well done. Now, that's coaching because it's reinforcing the behaviors you want repeated. It's going to motivate people to do it again. But there's also the other side of coaching, which is correcting behaviors. And so I encourage you to listen out for telephone conversations and interactions where you can coach. Now, to do this effectively, you've got to create an environment where people do not feel threatened because you want to do this in real time, in public. Okay, it's not at all are you trying to humiliate someone. Not at all are you trying to point the finger that they're not doing their job well. But you create a culture where it's fine for you to lean across the table and say, hey, I heard the way you were talking to that temp about the rate. When you said it's £25, $25 an hour, what did they say back? Well, what you could have said was this, or maybe that, and it turns into a short coaching discussion, live in real time. Because I've learned that when people get coached about real situations, it makes sense. Take them to a back room and coach them on a hypothetical situation. It's harder for them to learn it. But real life is powerful. And not only that, the 3 or 4 people sitting around are hearing the same message. So in fact, you're coaching 4 people for the price of 1. Look out for live feedback, both positive and learning. It's incredibly powerful and you're doing it on the run. It's not taking up much of your time. But you've got to create the culture and the environment where it's accepted and valued that we're coached in real time. That is the sign of a mature and healthy dynamic in your business.